Everybody, welcome back. It's time for our Mystery Tackle Box, Monster Bass, head to head. So here we are. We have our Monster Bass. Technically this is April, but we're going to go May because the way that they're billing me, it's going to work out in the end anyway. And our Mystery Tackle Box. Both of these are bass. This is the basic level. This is the silver level. So these are both the base level boxes. Alright, so first we did get the Monster Bass. Alright, so just a quick reprise. We did get this spinnerbait here, which came in at $6.99. We did get this jerkbait here, which came in at $9.99. We did get this 3-pack of hooks. Now, I couldn't find a 3-pack. I can only find a 5-pack, which came in at $2.15. So I put this one for $1.99 because there is 2 less hooks in there. We did get the Ned Senkos for $5.99. And finally, a 3-pack of Billy Goat Fire Craw from Z-Man for $9.99. So that's what came in our Monster Bass. So we got 2 soft baits, we got some hooks, we got a spinnerbait, and we got a jerkbait. Alright, now this right here would run you $28, and the overall MSRP of that was $35.11. That's going with a $1.99 for the hooks because we couldn't find a 3-pack. A 5-pack was $2.15, so I just dropped it, just to make it seem more realistic. All right, because if you pay the $2.15, you're getting a 5-pack. We only got 3. So that gave us an overall savings on the MSRP of $7.11. So the MSRP of this was $35.11. All right, so now we did just get our Mystery Tackle Box. And with this, we got our Shikari, which MSRP for that is $12.99. We did get our Slim Shake 9-pack Slim Shake worms for $5.99. We also got the Pacemaker Pulse Jig, Swim Jig, which came in at $5.29. And finally, we got a pack of EWG 3-pack of hooks for $2.10. So even if you give the other hooks the same price, they're not going to be the same because, competition and everything. So the total price for our Mystery Tackle Box came in at $26.37 MSRP. Now, Mystery Tackle Box does say that you're going to get around $25 worth of baits. Now, we paid $16.75 because we paid for a full year. Well, technically, we didn't pay. This one was a freebie because the whole, glitch system. But this would cost you $16.75 if you subscribe for a full year. So that gives you an overall MSRP savings of $9.62. So the better bargain, as you can see, just based on the prices that we have here, the better bargain is, of course, the Mystery Tackle Box. Now, the thing is with Mystery Tackle Box, sometimes you're going to get 4 items, sometimes you're going to get 5 items. It all kind of fluctuates. With the Monster Bass, I've always gotten at least 5. Sometimes I've gotten a freebie in there, like a neck gator or something. So you're always going to get a little bit. You're always going to get 5 items. I've never gotten less than 5. I've always gotten 5. Now the thing is, and this is not going to come into play yet, but later on when we do try the gold, or we are going to try a gold level, and we're going to try it up against I think the next one is Elite of the Bass, and we're going to put those 2 head to head as well. So, but that way we can get a better idea. But so far, if it was me, I think I would rather get I would rather pay $16.75 for these 4 items than to essentially pay $28 for 5 items, and one of them is only a 3-pack. This is like a sample pack even. You get 3 Firecross. You know, so I mean, and I'm not even talking about the quality, because the quality of both of these are top notch. I mean, this jerkbait from Monster Bass is a top notch. I mean, the eyes look great. The paint job is very nice. This is a top notch jerkbait. However, also if you look at the jerkbait that we got, the Shikari that we got from Mystery Tackle Box, this is also a top-notch jerkbait. It's got good colors, it has good body shape, it has 3 hooks as opposed to 2. So either way, you're going to be getting some quality baits, regardless which route you actually decide to go with these. And I think it's nice to have them both. Personally, if you can afford it, I would recommend both, because some months you're going to get jigs and spinner baits, and some months you're going to get other stuff. But if you look at it for like 1 month, there's a hook in there. So if you look at it, oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's all right. I'll get it hooked. So if you look at it, for this month, we got a nice jig here. Got a nice jig. We got a nice looking spinner bait. We got two nice jerk baits. We got a variety of colors. We got 3 different soft baits, and we got ourselves 6 hooks. So, and if you think about it, the overall savings for all of this comes out to like $15. So by doing these subscription boxes, you're going to save money. You are. And I think that they're both good, but I mean, I have to give the better value just based on the numbers to Mystery Tackle Box. Now, I've noticed now that I think I noticed that maybe if you do subscribe for more than 1 month at a time, that Monster Bass might be covering the shipping. Now, if they do that, then it's a whole new game plan. Because if you only paid $20 and not $28, then you would have had a $15 value on the Monster Bass. So basically, it all comes down to that shipping. Because if you don't pay shipping if you buy multiple months of the Mystery Tackle Box, and if Monster Bass starts doing the same thing, then they're gonna change the rules up a little bit, and then I would definitely say that the best value would be Monster Bass. But for this month, the edge does go to Mystery Tackle Box. Well, some of the other good and bad things about it. So good with the Monster Bass, they still give you an actual book to read. With Mystery Tackle Box, it's online. You have to scan in the code to get to your dibble now. I think this box, I think the idea of having the ruler inside the box is fantastic. So I think the box itself, is the Mystery Tackle Box is definitely a better box. The box itself. But I do like the fact that you get an actual book in the Monster Bass. Now, another good thing about Mystery Tackle Box, I mean, it's, yes, you have to follow this QRC code to get to your dibble, but the dibble covers not just bass, it covers all types of fishing. It covers panfish, walleye, inshore salt, bass. It covers them all. Has like little, like stories in there and stuff. So that's good. I think that, having a wider variety of fishing is great. If you're just doing bass, the Monster Bass is good. But I do like the fact that the dibble in the Mystery Tackle Box gives you tips on more than just one type of fishing. Now, another good thing about Mystery Tackle Box is that you pull up that QRC code, You pull up the QRC code, and you're going to see the MSRP of your bait. With Monster Bass, if you want to know how much each of these costs you, you have to take your time and you have to like really like hunt for it. You have to hunt for it if you want to know the actual cost. Now, to be fair, the value is always there, right? If you pay $28, you're still going to get more than that. I think that like the lowest one that I ever priced out was like $32. So yeah, only like a $4 savings, but still, Monster Bass is not ripping you off, but you know they could do better. If they didn't charge shipping like if Mr. Tackle Box, they don't charge shipping. You know, if you month to month, you're going to pay $19.99 plus shipping and handling. If you do 3 months, you pay less, and there's no shipping and handling. You pay 6 months, you pay less, no shipping and handling, and then for 12 months, you only pay $16.75, no shipping and handling, because they got you for a year, so they got your money. So they're like, you know what, we're already making money on this guy because I'm sure that they did not pay $12.99 for the Shikari because they're going to buy them in bulk. So they're going to get these a lot cheaper than the MSRP cost. But if you go out to the store and you find one of these, you're going to pay $12.99. If you go online to buy it, you're going to pay $12.99. So, but yeah, I think that it's Mr. Tackle Box is good. Monster Bass is good too. I just think that for me personally, the Mr. Tackle Box would be the one that I would choose. In a month or two, we're going to be throwing in Post Fly. Oops, that was a spoiler. Yeah, we are going to be getting Post Fly in, which is a different type of fishing altogether. It's fly fishing. But when I was younger, I started to do fly fishing. It was a lot of fun, and now that I'm retired and I'm going to have more time, I want to pick it up. Plus, when my wife and I, when we start traveling, you know, we're gonna hit those creeks and streams and stuff, and when I go each state we travel to, I'm gonna buy a fishing license or get a fishing license. If it's like Texas, I get one for free because I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran. But I think that learning different types of fishing is important too, and that's another reason why I like the Dibble, because the Dibble, you know, gives you tips for all types of fish. So, and then we might, although I don't know, I'm torn because it's not really a good investment, but I am thinking that just to bring a little humor back to the channel, I might subscribe to a year of the Lucky Tackle Box, which that's rough because their products are Temu at best, but who knows? But that's it. I think that you definitely get your value with these boxes, though. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not worth it." You know, you may as well just go out and buy what baits you want. And yeah, you can do that. But you know, if you wanted these baits, you know, I would rather pay what it was $16.75 for 4 items, so about $4. I'd rather pay a little over $4 for the Shikari as opposed to 13. I'm just saying. That's me personally. That's just my opinion. But I think that the fishing boxes in particular, I think are some of the other subscription boxes are, you know, hit and miss because, you know, the items you get are so random and some of them are just cheap crap. But with these fishing boxes, except Lucky Tackle Box. Lucky Tackle Box is cheap garbage, but that you wouldn't buy anyway. But I think with like Monster Bass, Mr. Tackle Box, you know, the lures you're getting are lures that you would buy, and these aren't like, I mean, I did 3 months of Lucky Tackle Box. I didn't get one decent hard bait. It was all soft baits and hooks. One of the hooks you couldn't even use because there were no holes in the hooks, so it was, I don't know what they were. I don't know. It was weird, but yeah. So I think these are worth it. But that's just my opinion. But hey, let me know. Leave a comment below. Which one do you like better? You like the Monster Bass and get the 5 items, or you think that the Mr. Tackle Box and saving a little bit more money would be the better way to go? But all right. Until next time, keep prepping.